And yes, so hello and welcome to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafion, and coming up in this edition, Ghanaian striker Kwabena Owusu scored a stunning goal against West Ham in a friendly match that was played today. And guess what? Mohamed Kudus was in action in that match. So we're going to check out how Kwabena Owusu scored this particular goal. Also, after Nico Williams won the Euros with Spain, well, his brother Inaki Williams has been reacting to it, and we'll find out what Inaki Williams has had to say about Nico Williams winning the Euros with Spain. Also, Ghanaian football legend Michael Essien has rated Nico Williams as a fantastic player following his game against England in the finals of the Euro. So we hear from Michael Essien also here on Sports Update Ghana. So more coming up right here on Sports Update Ghana. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So now let's get right into it. And today there was a preseason match between Hungarian side, that is Ferencváros, versus Premier League side, that is West Ham United. The match featured some players of Ghanaian descent, or players who plied their trade with the Black Stars. Well, for the Hungarian side, that is Ferencváros, they had Ghanaian striker, that is Kwabena Owusu, in action for them in the match, whilst West Ham United handed a starting role to Mohamed Kudus in the game, as well as Gideon Kodua, who many of you are not familiar with. Gideon Kodua is an English player of Ghanaian descent and is one of the proteges of West Ham United. Well, this game happens to be Julian Lopetegui's first game as head coach of West Ham United, and it ended 2-2 between Ferencváros versus West Ham United. Well, this was how the game panned out. It was Ghanaian striker, that is Kwabena Owusu, who scored the first goal with a stunning lob over the goalkeeper of West Ham United, that is Fabianski, to give his team the early lead in the game. It was such an amazing goal that was scored by Kwabena Owusu. So let's check that video out.
He can't quite have the ball. They'll look down the left, one over the top. Work to do for Gideon Kodua. He can't quite do it, and it's off the crossbar and in for Ferencváros. West Ham have to scoop it out of the back of the net, and right from the restart, Ferencváros find a goal. What a fine finish it was too. The shot on the half volley, looping up over the goalkeeper, came back down off the crossbar. Really well taken goal.
So that was the goal that Kwabena Owusu scored against West Ham United. Well, after scoring the first goal, well, the Hungarian side went ahead to score the second goal later on with 8 minutes to end the first half, as his teammate, that is Alexander Pesik, scored to make it 2-0 for the Hungarian side. So West Ham were trailing by 2-0 in the first half. Mohamed Kudus tried to create a couple of chances in the first half, as he won a free kick and also created a chance for his teammate to score, but unfortunately that did not yield any results. Later on in the second half, the Spanish coach for West Ham United made 9 changes, including Mohamed Kudus, who was sacked off by coach Lopetegui, and that substitution paid off as West Ham were able to reduce the deficit in the match. Well, Danny Ings, who replaced Mohamed Kudus in the match, was the one who got the deficit reduced to 2-1 with a nice goal in the game. He scored from a free kick to make the game 2-1. Well, with just a minute to end the game, well, that was where Naif Aged scored the equalizer for the match to end 2-2. So that was how the game ended between Ferencváros versus West Ham United, 2-2, and it was Kwabena Owusu who scored a goal. Unfortunately, Kudus couldn't get a goal in this one, and you know it's just a preseason, and this match was played in Austria, where the two teams are having their preseason session. So yes, that was how it ended over there in the preseason encounter. Share your thoughts in the comment section. But let's move on and do some more. And as you know, we are still in the mood of the Euros 2024, as Spain were crowned champions of Europe after beating England in the final. Well, the match had two players of Ghanaian descent, that is Kwabena, who played for England, as well as Nico Williams, who played for Spain. Nico Williams scored the first goal in the game before England got the equalizer, and later on Spain scored the final goal in the game to beat England and win their fourth European title. Well, after winning the title, well, the brother of Nico Williams, that is Inaki Williams, took to social media to react and express how proud he is to have seen his brother scored in the final of the European Championship. So in a post on social media, Inaki wrote, "Vamos, Nico Williams, how proud I am of you. One more day at the office." And that was what Inaki Williams wrote on social media. Now, for most of you who don't know the story about Nico Williams and Inaki Williams, I'm not even going to talk about the story of how their parents got to Spain through seeking asylum by saying that they are from Liberia. Now, the story about Nico Williams and his brother Inaki Williams is such an amazing one. Now, Inaki Williams was the first to start playing football because he is the senior one and was playing for Athletic Bilbao. Well, his younger brother, that is Nico Williams, was by then nurturing his talent to become a footballer, and it took Inaki Williams to guide his younger brother to become a great player that you can see on the pitch right now. So the story was told that Inaki Williams often, after the first team training session, would go to the academy side of Athletic Bilbao and will watch his brother play and guide him on what to do to improve his game. Sometimes he acts as a referee for the Athletic Bilbao academy matches that they played, just to ensure that Nico Williams gets the right training to become such a great player. And it's obvious to see Nico Williams play at the highest level and continue to impress. So yes, Inaki Williams was reacting to his brother's goal and also said that he was proud to see his brother not only score a goal but also win the Man of the Match award in the final against England. Nico Williams won 2 Man of the Match awards at the Euros 2024, and he scored 2 goals and grabbed 1 assist in the tournament. So yes, that is Inaki Williams and Nico Williams over there. Well, another person who has been talking about Nico Williams is Chelsea football legend, that is Michael Essien. Michael Essien was at the stadium in Berlin on Sunday to watch the final between England versus Spain. After the match, Michael Essien was asked about his thoughts on Nico Williams and said that he was impressed and in fact amazed by the performance of Nico Williams. In a post, this was what Michael Essien was quoted to have said. Michael Essien was quoted to have told Sporty TV that he was amazing. Michael Essien was quoted to have told Sporty TV that Nico Williams was amazing. I mean, as a young player turning up, Michael Essien was quoted to have told Sporty TV that Nico Williams was amazing. I mean, as a young player turning up in this big game, scoring for your country, I mean, what more can I say? He has been fantastic, and that is what Michael Essien said about the youngster Nico Williams. Now, Nico Williams has set a record by becoming the second player in history of Ghanaian descent to have won the Euros. It was Marcel Desailly who did it with the French national team as way back as 2000 or 1998, and also we've seen Nico Williams replicate that same feat in the year 2024. So that is the story about Nico Williams and how people have been talking about his performance at the Euros. So that will be it for this episode of Sports Updates Ghana. Thanks for doing the watching. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Please subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.